Hey there! I've had a couple of requests here in the last couple of weeks to answer some questions about this IRA thing. And I know if you're watching this, you probably heard that a lot of folks that are buying and selling or buying and holding real estate do some of it inside of their IRA. And I'm going to cover some why here on this lesson. And probably also make you aware of some things that you won't hear anywhere else. First, did you know that your IRA could buy houses or rent houses or do all kinds of things outside of the norm, which is to go buy stocks? When I say IRA, I'm talking about a self-directed IRA. So that's the first thing we must get clear here. You're not going to go down to your stockbroker or your bank and do the things that we're discussing here. You've got to go to trustetc.com, trustetc.com, and get yourself a Roth IRA if you don't already have one. There's other companies in the country that can do it, like InTrust, but frankly I don't know why you'd want to do it anywhere else other than Equity Trust, which is trustetc.com. I've been working with them for about 15 years now, and they're as good as any as far as I'm concerned. They're a third-party administrator, and they will only do self-directed IRAs. They don't tell you what to invest in. They don't have any list of stocks. They don't make any money based on your decisions to buy. They just charge a small annual fee. Once your IRA is set up with Equity Trust or moved from your current third-party administrator, which is just one piece of paper in about a week, then you're ready to do deals inside your IRA. Now I want to make a point. We're at the end of the year. This is the time to set up a Roth IRA, because if you get it set up for this calendar year, you've only got there's only 1 year in your life that you got to qualify to have a Roth. After this year, I hope if you get out here doing real estate deals that you'll make so much money that you won't qualify for a Roth. And last time I looked, that was something like $160,000 a year. But if you qualify for a Roth 1 year, which is this year, you can keep that Roth for the rest of your life. Even if you make $1 million next year, you can still use your Roth to grow. So get your Roth open right now, and then if you want to contribute the max to it, you can also contribute the same amount right after the first of the year and literally double your contributions here in a short period of time. But guys and gals, it's not about your contributions. Here's what I want you to understand about your IRA. Once you get your IRA opened, you can take just $100 out of your IRA and put it as an earnest money deposit on a property. And now when you flip that property, and let's say you make $20,000 on that property, that $20,000 now goes into your IRA, tax-free forever. Let me say it again, tax-free forever. Not tax-deferred if it's a Roth, tax-free. That means you'll never pay taxes on it, and your Roth can be transferred down to your heirs as well. So it is the coolest, neatest vehicle to eliminate income taxes still available up to us today. And everything that I'll tell you about it, or that Equity Trust tells you about it, is well within the IRS regulations. You may have my IRA course right now. If you do, you know that I sat there with Dick Desich, the owner of Equity Trust, for a whole day and did a whole course using the IRS code to teach from. So get yourself open a Roth. All you need is about $500 plus the setup fee to open a Roth, and you should have one for you and one for your spouse. You do not need to make the maximum contributions to open up a Roth. You just need to get it open. That's the key right now. Just get it open in this calendar year. And then you can use it the rest of your life, and maybe we'll train you later on how to best use it, and then maybe it'll hit you like a ton of bricks that your wealth will grow 10 times faster non-taxed than taxed. Okay, so now let's say you got your Roth open and you're ready to do business. Remember, one for you and one for your spouse. Two totally different Roths having nothing to do with each other. Now, when we get out here and we can get some deals done, and we take a little bit of money, put deposits on properties, and turn it into a lot of money. For example, if I want to go out and put a bank-owned property under contract, now that one's going to take $1,000, so you need at least $1,000 in your Roth. Get the contract done, flip the property. Here comes that check if you're going to wholesale it. Your Roth can buy property, rehab it, and then flip it, as long as the cash comes from the Roth. Your Roth can option properties. You can go option $1 million house for $700,000 with $100 and flip it for $800, and here comes $100 grand into your Roth IRA, tax-free forever. You can do all of these things. You can even lease option properties. You have your Roth put up $10 to the seller and lease option a property and go get a $10,000 non-refundable deposit. Sit down and educate yourself on the value of doing this inside your Roth. Now, before this lesson ends, I also want you to know that there's a thing called a Coverdell. That's Coverdell, designed to put your kids through school. Now, your kids must be under 18 years old. If they turn 18, it's too late. So if your kids are below 18, or your grandkids, and by the way, before I forget it, they don't even have to be your kids. You can go open a Coverdell Roth for any kid. I've got students actually doing them for kids in orphanages. They do not have to be related to you. So go open them a Coverdell Roth. Now get this. Go take $100 out of their Coverdell Roth and go put a deposit on a property and flip it. And here comes $20,000 in that Coverdell Roth. My friends, you can take that money and use it on any educational expenses for your child or whatever child from birth to age 30. Now get this, that's preschool, grade school, high school, college, after college, travel, uniforms, books, computers, all educationally related expenses. So literally, if you leverage your brain, open a Coverdell for each child now, before they're 18, put a little bit of money in there for them, go do a deal, and here comes the money into their Coverdells. Your college education is paid for absolutely free. You got 4 kids, just have 4 of them partner on one property so that they get equal money into all 4 properties. It's kind of cool. Most people don't even know this exists. So go to trustetc.com, learn what you can on there, and get acquainted with this IRA stuff, because it's just too good for you not to know. And what I would suggest you do is do as many deals as you can, as fast as you can, inside your Roth, so that you can build your own retirement and not worry about Social Security, and get as much cash as you can in there without writing a check by doing deals. Leverage your brain, not your wallet. And as fast as you can go, because you never know when the IRS is going to step in and take this privilege away from us. And I'm sure that if you got money in there, they won't do it retroactive. So get out there and get to work on. I want you to make 2012 your Roth year, your IRA year. Build that thing as big as you can. And then for the rest of your life, you can sit there and take that money that you put in there next year and use it to grow. And I got to tell you, I know people with millions of dollars inside their Roth IRA. By the way, you can't live long enough to contribute that much money, so that ought to tell you something. Take a little bit of money, leverage it into a lot of money, and don't pay taxes on it. That's the beautiful thing about your IRA. Hope that was enlightening. See you next time.